So what's up, guys? Going now for my cheat meal for the week. Going to Bonefish with my beautiful wife. I'm not going to tape in there. I don't want to start any problems in there. If I start breaking out the camera, or someone's going to come in there and throw me out. I don't want those problems. But just wanted to show you, and I am going to get pictures of the food, and then so you guys can see what I have. And I'm going to keep it under control. This is my first week only. So this is my first cheat meal on my cut, so I don't want to go totally crazy yet. I don't feel I've made enough progress after only 5-6 days now to where I really deserve to just go all out and have a full out cheat meal. So, all right, guys, let you see the food in a second. So there's my plate, guys. It was a fish sandwich, tilapia, with some broccoli. I didn't get the french fries. Like I said, I didn't think I deserved a full out cheat meal, so I tried to keep everything within my macros, so I just got the broccoli. It was really good, you know. This sandwich was delicious. I'll give Bonefish that. The sandwich was banging. It did have some mayo on it, and I'll talk about all that as far as how I did in my macros a little later on in the episode. Here's what my wife got. She was not as restrained, but that's cool. She's not on a cut. She had the french fries. She got this chicken with this goat cheese on it with some chickpeas, salad of some sort. Bang it, guys. Bonefish, absolutely delicious food. So if you ever get to go, highly recommend it. So I'm coming back now. Just went and picked up some raw milk from the farm. As you guys know, I'm a big proponent of raw milk. And I want to talk about when you go onto a diet, looking to get ripped, looking to get cut, looking to really show off your muscles. Obviously, you're gonna be putting yourself in a calorie deficit. The easiest way to do that is to just eat less food. You got to decide which foods really you're gonna eliminate from your diet. Me personally, I don't think you really have to eliminate any foods. Obviously, you have to eat them in moderation. You know, things like ice cream, cakes, Twinkies. You know, these can't be your main source of calories. I recommend, personally for myself, what I follow and what I recommend for all of my clients that I do training for and that I create programs for is to keep your cheat foods or your junk foods to no more than a maximum, and if you're doing, this is only if you're doing well on your diet, a maximum of about 20% of your overall calories. If you're not doing so hot, you know, better to keep it at 10% and keep that that extra 10% that you save for healthy food. Because guys, the one thing you have to remember, if you're trying to hit a calorie total for a day, now I'm starting off my diet, I'm starting off at about 3,400 calories a day. That's still quite a bit of food. You know, for a lot of people, you know, who might not even be bulking, if you're new to working out especially, you're not even going to be bulking on 3,400 calories a day. I'm going to be cutting on 3,400 calories a day, so I can still fit a lot of food in there. So for people who are on a diet and they're trying to lose weight and they're on 2,000 calories a day, or if you're a female and you're even at lower calorie totals like 1,600, 1,500 calories a day, you want to try to keep foods out of your diet that are very high in calories, just for the fact that, you know, let's say you wanted to go and have a bowl of ice cream. Well, a bowl of ice cream, 2 servings of ice cream is like 500 calories, and that's not much food. You're not going to be full on that. You're going to be starving, and you're going to think that you're starving. You know, oh, I'm not eating any food. I'm not eating any food. So the key is to try to avoid calorie-dense foods. High calorie dense foods. Avoid those, and you can eat more food, and you'll be satiated, and you'll stay full longer. So, yeah, I mean, eat chicken breast, eat vegetables, eat salads with very low-fat dressing, so that they don't become a high-calorie food. This is what you want to do, guys, and keep your junk food, your cheat foods down to anywhere from 10 to 20% of your overall calories for a day or for your week. Either way, you know, it balances out. Figure how you want to do it. If you're going to do it for a day, maybe that's a bowl of cereal a day, or maybe that's you know, a cupcake or something at the end of the day that you're fitting into your calories. Remember, you always have to be within your calorie total for the day. If you do it on a weekly basis, maybe that's where you put in a cheat meal. You know, if you go out to the restaurant, that's what I like to do. My wife and I go out to eat a lot. on the weekends, so I'll have my junk calories really as a cheat meal on a Saturday. Well, yeah, I'll allow myself to have, you know, a little bit of dessert and, you know, a little less healthy food, you know, more calorie dense food like a hamburger or something like cheeseburger or something like that. You know, something that I really enjoy, you know, not just chicken breast. You can't live on that stuff. You'll go nuts. So just keep that in mind. Don't rely on a lot of very high calorie dense foods. Keep those in moderation. Keep your junk food in moderation. You don't have to torture yourself. That's going to set you up to fail in your diet, because you're going to get cravings. Then you're going to end up binging. And you know, one day of binging, you can like a cheat day, which is why I'm very against cheat days. One day of binging, you can end up undoing almost an entire week's worth of work on your diet. So you want to avoid that, guys. All right. So Saturday night, April 5th, like you saw earlier, my wife and I went to Bonefish for my cheat meal. I put all of that into my Fitness Pal here, and to make things work outright for my carbs, I'm gonna have to have. I don't have anything cooked. It is 10:30 at night. I don't feel like cooking anything, so I'm just gonna have some cereal here and some Cocoa Krispies. I didn't have any dessert today, so this is going to kind of be my dessert, so to speak. And I'm just going to finish off with some apples and some Greek non-fat yogurt. Now, if you take a look at my Fitness Pal here, I kind of screwed things up today. If you see, my fats right here are at 93. That's about, my goal is 65. You know, when I ordered that fish sandwich that you saw the picture of, and it was delicious, guys, don't get me wrong, it was delicious, but I didn't realize it was breaded. It probably had some oil in it of some sort, and it had mayo all over, so there's a lot more. And stupid me, I didn't think to ask the waitress, hey, you know, what is on this sandwich? I just ordered it, you know. So I ended up getting hit with all this mayo. I would have just used ketchup or something, because I mean, yeah, there's carbs in ketchup, but there's no fat. So I kind of messed that up. I was going to do a refeed day, guys, and I am going to go over refeed days when I actually do one. Because of that, and I realized while I was eating it, I said, oh, I'm blowing my fats here, I'm blowing my fats. I'm not going to do a refeed day. Plus, I am going pretty high carbs, so I don't need to do a full carb refeed day. I feel, yeah, if I start to, you know, get some poor performance in the gym, then it's probably time for a refeed. But, so I pretty much kept my carbs pretty close, 442, came up a little short. That's not a big deal, and my protein was 220. Now what I'll do on a day like this where I do screw up my fat, I'm not so worried about hitting my protein total. I'm still getting more than a gram of protein per pound of body mass, and I didn't really lift today. I did go in the morning. I did kind of a really quick routine, but it wasn't anything too intense. It was abs, calves, a little bit of rear delt training, and I did a few sets of chin-ups, so no big deal. I did play basketball, but that's cardio. So that's where it is, guys. That was my day today. You know, like I said, morning little workout, some basketball for cardio, a nice meal with my wife out, and now it's, you know, coming up on 10:45s, you know, and I gotta get my macros in. I gotta get everything in right, and I'm going to discuss pretty shortly in an upcoming episode about why, you know, I could say, well, I want to lose this weight, I want to lose it faster. Why am I going and eating all this food right before I go to bed at night? You know, just keep that extra 1,000 or 1,500 calories out, you lose this weight so much faster. Guys, it doesn't really work like that. In the short term, that works. In the long term, it doesn't. So you want to make sure to hit your macros. Plus, don't forget, when you're working out and you have some muscle on you, the deeper you cut your calories, the more muscle you're going to lose. So you want to hit your calorie totals and be very methodical with things. Really, really track things carefully. That way you can make adjustments down the line. So guys, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Please do subscribe if you like my videos. Please do click like if you like them. Thanks.